Hello and welcome to JHS Weekly. I'm Noah Newman.
And I'm Amy Amadon.
There are less and less substitutes currently working at JHS.
JHD's Darren Crawford talks to a substitute about how they're currently in demand and why there's a shortage.
Joplin High School is having a hard time finding subs right now. But why are people avoiding subbing? Substitute teacher Frank Schaefer went from working at a restaurant to subbing, and he believes fear has something to do with it.
Sometimes it'll push us a little bit on the thin side. There are days when we have more positions to fill than we have subs to fill them with. So some of the teaching staff will have to take their planned periods and go teach a class for an hour or cover a class for an hour. Or if we have a co-teach, sometimes they'll pull a sub out of that class and go to another class. So we may be in 2 or 3 different classrooms in a given day. And that's always a bit of a rat race, but that's going to happen. So I think that's how it does. It basically just strains the system that there's not enough coverage. As far as for students, I think most students, like everybody else, prefers a little consistency.
Candace Long is the guidance counselor secretary, and she has been dealing with the shortage for the past year.
We are slightly short on subs, but not terribly as we have been in previous years. There are some days that it affects us obviously worse than others where we don't always have enough subs in the classrooms, so we have to pull teachers from their classrooms to cover classrooms.
She is thankful for all the subs that have been working so far, but more subs are needed to end the shortage. Reporting for JHD, this is Darren Crawford.
Students had a chance to get their groove on.
JHD's photojournalist Lucas Downey takes us to annual winter formal dance.
I could dance. Watch me dance the night away. My heart could be burning, but you won't see it on my face. Watch me dance the night away. I'll still keep the party running, I won't get out of place. Lately I've been moving close to the edge, still be looking my best. I stay on the beat, you can count on me, I ain't missing no steps. Cause every romance shakes in your bands, don't give a when the night's here, I don't do tears, baby, no chance.
Wow, that was awesome.
Yeah, I like how he's doing the montages, makes it really eventful.
Yeah, I also been thinking maybe like going to one of those dances because it looks fun.
They are fun, especially when you go with a group of people. It just makes it a lot more fun.
Yeah, it's always nice to hang out with friends.
Exactly.
Right then. Speaking of hanging out, getting a turkey, a spare, and a strike, Joplin students had a chance to get all those for a good cause.
I got a chance to see an event where students got to feel special.
A few hundred students struck out in a good way. They all went bowling for the Joplin School's Special Olympics. They visited the Forest Street Bowl, and the goal was to have fun and hit some pins. Julie McCain organized the event.
Special Olympics is about our students being able to compete in athletic events throughout the year that they don't normally get to participate in.
Several schools competed in the event.
On the day that we're here, it's just Joplin schools. It's the high school and the middle school, but all area schools compete at some point, just on a different day.
The athletes are teamed up with another student to help cheer them on. Samara Dotson is a senior, and she says it is fun to support these students.
So this is my second year, and I'm really excited because I have lots of fun every time that I come. I feel like the meaning and like the purpose is just to make sure that like everyone feels good and we all feel like one big family.
Samara says the event is fun, but one thing sticks out in her memory for being the most fun.
I think my favorite part is just watching everyone have fun and watching everyone like cheer each other on, because we really do feel like one big family, and so it's a lot of fun.
Samara says it's important in whatever you do to have people cheering you on.
They probably feel really supported. They feel like they have someone in their corner that's always rooting for them.
And at the end of the day, medals were given out and so were memories. Reporting for JHD, this is Amy Amadon.
Students in Mr. Douglas's TV production class, alongside his broadcasting class and also Mr. Smith's audio engineering class, went on an awesome field trip.
They visited KSN and KODE TV studios. Here are some highlights.
That was an awesome field trip, wasn't it?
It was. I enjoyed it, especially being able to see like how they actually run things and be able to like participate and stuff. It was pretty much fun.
Yeah, that stuff's awesome to look at. I also got to wear my suit. Did you see it?
I did see it too.
Yeah.
It was very eventful.
Yeah, it's very awesome. I love wearing my suits.
I can tell.
Anyways, Santa, sweaters, and sleighs. These were all on display at the Joplin Christmas Parade.
JHD's reporter Natalie Millman goes to the parade to see the creativity in action.
Main Street was packed for the annual Christmas parade. This year's theme was Rockin' Around the Christmas Tree. Rebecca Snyder is one of the organizers for this parade. It says there is a lot of planning that goes into it.
We have a committee that gets together for months, and it feels like a lot of the planning even happens once we finish the last parade.
Several hundred people line the streets to see the annual tradition, and Snyder says it's wonderful for the family.
The Joplin Christmas Parade is always so much fun. I recommend each family come out and bundle up, bring yourself a coat. We have about 100 entrants in the parade this year, so there should be lots of fun stuff to see.
The parade is also a bit of a competition where the judges pick the best float, and Sally Currents, the coordinator for this event, tells us how the floats are judged.
Yeah, so we see some really awesome floats. The members of our community put together some really creative ideas. We judge based on best use of theme and best decor on the floats. And so we see some great creativity come out through our community based on the organizations, what they do, and then what the theme is.
The parade also raises money for sick kids in our area that go to Freeman Hospital.
100% of the proceeds from registrations benefit Children's Miracle Network at Freeman Health System. And so Children's Miracle Network at Freeman, we help kiddos ages 0 to 21 years with medical equipment, travel expenses, whether they have an illness or whether they have a disability. We can help out with in various ways to cover some expenses.
This is the 98th year Joplin has hosted a Christmas parade. This is JHG reporter Natalie Millman signing off.
Wow, that parade looks really fun.
It was. I was in it and it was very cold and very loud, but it was fun.
Very loud. Yeah,
It
I can
was.
imagine that being the case with the parade.
Especially, and there was 3 bands in it, so it was pretty loud.
Yeah. Audience being loud, band being loud, all that stuff. Yeah. This has been JHS Weekly.
Thanks for watching, and we'll see you after winter break.
Merry Christmas.